one, you are in another. Let's go to Narin and Martinez to help us understand the second match of the men's final between Spain and Argentina. Federico Chingotto could be a good solution to try to throw a quick lob over Alejandro Galan's left shoulder, especially to secure him, so that the same thing that happened before doesn't happen again. It's necessary with Arturo Coelho Galan, but Galan not only reaches the moon, but also brings it down 15-all. Yes, 2 exhibitions by 2 special, magical players who have already given us 2 tremendous plays. Galan plays it in reverse. Drileño got rid of that.
I'm going to get nostalgic too. When they played against each other, which they don't do now, I enjoyed the volleys between Chingotto and Galan. Today we have another chance to do it.
With luck, Chingotto throws the Lebron all the way with his backhand. The Argentine relieves it. They're going to play from memory, right? What is needed is for them to mesh well during the important moments. It will come. It's great that they find ways to play in which both feel comfortable. Look how well that huge Galan defines there. It's an obvious break point for Spain. Lebron throws the emergency counterattack. Voracious. What intensity from the start. Narin short points. Let's see, short points. That's what the Spanish pair are proposing from the start, with 69% humidity at the moment. The short ball makes Galan walk. Lebron wants to insist on Tapia to lift the lob. Agustín the Mozart flies. Galan from the outside. He puts it, he puts it, he puts it. He arrives, he arrives, he arrives. Chingotto arrives and I know we have 8 points. Martinez. 8 outrageous points have already been achieved. It's tremendous that 4 played that we are again on a second break point for Spain. Chingotto puts pressure on with the volley. Tapia brings it down to the right. Ag is going to test Lebron with his punch. Agustín Tapia is going to come and play, not just define the game. Nothing else can happen in the game. Polanco de la Mago to the rival player so he can open the play. It's always a close play. Galan turns. Chingotto keeps pressing with the volley.
Galan comes to play Lebron. New to there, so I'm very proud of all of them. Of course, you have to be proud of the work they did. And now let's push the boys forward. Yes, obviously, we lost the first game, but obviously we have a lot of faith, so let's cheer them on now. Thank you, Claudia, for your time. Claudia Jensen.
Thank you, Barbara, a protagonist, who is now cheering on her teammates.
Center, Agustín Tapia, because he thought he sensed very well that the 2 Spanish players could be a little disorganized. I think they can maintain their position a little better, and I think they will find situations that are a little more logical. Chingotto goes all out, steals the initiative. Lebron has to resort to an emergency counterattack, and therein Lobo. Spanish court ends up stuck against the wall, and Juan Lebron takes advantage with the smash. Chingotto continues working on Lebron, no one's game. Yes, with a slightly simpler play, right? He's better positioned. Good move, Lebron. Tapia was in the middle of the court to put that backhand volley at his feet. Chingotto walks, Galan blocks. Trying to find his feet to close the spaces. Galan goes all out. Tapia blocks the first one too. The second one is Mercedes. Lebron doesn't forgive. They're making the court smaller. You feel the ball coming faster and faster. The game of ones. Yes, very good. Lobo on the first volley, in the subsequent definition. Galan threatens to cross. Lebron works from the back. He lifts the ball. Lebron walks through the center. Galan is going to test his shot and, indeed, because when Juan is in order and leads the play, Galan enters much better. It is Lebron who is shooting hard from below for me, so Argentina is not in charge with the volley there. Galan plays it with luck. Chingotto is strong in Lebron's case, especially, he goes wild. Tapia goes all out. Galan blocks it, has to go behind his teammate and plays it with the side. Lebron gets up again. Agustín flies and Tapia, who
was not dazzled.
by the drop, did not have much trouble with Lebron's uncharacteristic mistakes. He asks Juan, who has not finished closing the net, to wait a little, a step back. In Gabby's case, he asks Chingo to keep that is
a detail of Leon Albuquerque's arrival, apologizing to Juan for that unforced error on 0-15. But now there
are no friends here. Agustín running, Tapia, Lebron blocks. Galan goes all out. Blocking back there, back. He comes.
Tapia tries his shot and wins it down the line.
Agustín Tapia even had to block with both hands. Alejandro Galan smashes his block. Now he preferred to go on his feet. He throws the drop shot. Lebron arrives quickly. Chingotto crosses him. Lebron holds the first one, corrects the second one with a lateral counter. No. How outrageous. He's a genius. He's touched by a magic wand. What he imagined, drew and executed. Martinez said it.
And he responds.
How outrageous. The pack. What a problem. I thought he wouldn't remember how to play on the right, but I think he does. Back, go. Galan from behind. Puts it in, Lebron blocks it. Far on the backhand volley to avoid the block. He leaves. Back. Maria Lebroni allows Galan Chiquita so Galan can walk. Chingotto's counterattack is even better. Agustín goes all out. How good, making the Argentine fans' drums sound. Let's not just focus on the hitting power, but also on Chingotto's clean play over Alejandro Galan's shoulder. What will happen in this sixth game that begins with, let's say, Three players who are equally exceptional and also more eye-catching. What?
The game asks of him as a quiet worker so that in this case Agustín can appear. I
Think it's a direct finish. Because the way he hits it and how far it goes, I already know more than one who is not capable of doing it with his right. Lebron was trying to go up to put pressure on Chingotto on Juan Lebron's smash.
Lebron throws the drop shot. Chingotto walks precisely, trying to clean up the play. He
dives with everything blocked. Chingotto has to go to Galata behind his teammate and get the ball in the previous game. No, it was a constant siege on the position.
I understood otherwise. It was a return.
Yes, I had understood the opposite. Sorry, it
Was a failed return by Lebron, not forced. Mine obviously, you are Lebron's.
Chingotto is precisely on the right. Now the Argentine team tries to go to Juan Lebron's position. Galan's lob goes away to make that change of pace to look for something different. The Spanish team came out in the same way to pressure on the volley as they did in the previous game. Yes. Well, I think what I understand from the message is that it refers more to the 15-all. A clear ball for Galan, who doesn't give him an option. Lebron is going to try his shot. Tapia is going to arrive. He didn't want to give him much, something faster so that Lebron doesn't retreat, who with good technique can achieve a more winning shot. Moment in the 44th minute, an important moment in the match. Chingotto enters with a backhand. Lebron still lifts the lob.
Tapia tries his shot, lets Lebron pass and Galan doesn't get there, and if not, at the
last moment he showed the lob to Alejandro Galan, and with that quick lob over his head he takes the initiative away from him and takes him back. Very good, Chingotto, very good. But Lebron still doesn't have the volume needed to take control of the play, so he constantly pressures him whenever he can. The match has started, everything happens very quickly and it goes to the one who serves. Yes, I think there was more chaos and now, everyone is playing their role, and when everyone is playing their role, there are fewer little things and more controlled plays. Fernando Chingotto, so Tapia, for Argentina, takes the pressure off of serving and passes it to the Spanish team. They are out. Spain serving to tie the game at 5. Otherwise, Argentina will go ahead on the scoreboard. The Argentinian is careful. He accepts the apologies of the Spaniard who was worried about his teammate. He hits him directly on the leg. There's no problem at all. In fact, Tapia admits that he had changed the direction and there was a good chance that he would score the great goal. 15-0. Chingotto arrives quickly. Now Lebron manages to lift the lob. Galan puts the ball in motion on Chingotto's backhand and throws himself with all his might. Galan's right foot, and that's where it's difficult. Lebron also dares to hit. Tapia is going to arrive. Agustín recovered 4015. The options for the Argentine team are to try to have a little more volume of play, and when they can, they take risks on Juan Lebron's side, going as far back as possible. Because that's where Tapia dares to go behind his teammate. Galan blocks with the backhand. Mozart is also growing in the last games, and it is essential for Argentina too. Come and hit the ball and be more solid to guarantee the tiebreak. and they achieve it at the first parallel lines. I understand that always from a position that is going to be a counterattack. Very good, Juan. Galan presses with the backhand volley. The ball is clear for Lebron. Tapia also blocks Chingotto. Impossible. It arrives, but Agustín made the emergency slap shot just in time. The Spanish are 40-0. It is good that Lebron and Galan do not disconnect at any time. They continue the play until they call it finished. Galan scores 3. The ball goes out. Tapia wanted to tighten the belts because we are getting on the emotional carousel of the tiebreak in the first set. Spain 6, Argentina 6.
Great lob.
Galan lets in a wall pass and comes out powerfully down the parallel line to surprise Chingotto. Lebron walks for the poor CU. Spain hits the opening mini break head on. Yes, huge lob from Lebron that then allows Galan to also get out of the wall, surprise Chingotto and make him good. Galicio blocks the return that comes out on Lebron's backhand volley. Stands from the line, goes all out and makes it come back. Lebron's striking ability appears that had been missing a bit. If it reappears, then he will start positioning himself. Spain consolidates the mini break. Lebron stays at the back to work on Chingotto. Galan intercedes in the center. Tapia arrives. Lebron accompanies the treatment. Tapia tries his striking ability. Lebron blocks in compensation, the drive. Agustín is encouraged in the suspension. Galan's forehand is good. Lebron dives with his backhand. Chingotto tries it. He's going to get there. He doesn't reach with some shots that only leave us to continue surprising each other. Lebron puts the ball in. Spain serves Chingotto, who starts to feel the pressure from their rivals on the volley. A shame. A joy. Yes, Galan's shot goes in, and he's getting excited with his hitting. Agustín Tapia is going to arrive and Lebron's shot goes in. Chingotto gets to the top. Lebron tries his hand at hitting and so much so that Spain already has a chance to win the set. There are 2. Good, Juanito. Spain serves to win the first set. Argentina needs 2 points. Well, Tapia has the shot on Galan's backhand. Chingotto crosses over Lebron again. The side counter wall blocks Lebron's forehand, who comes out through the center, lets in and lifts the crossball that Galan recovers. Chingotto generates slowly. Agustín doesn't manage to finish. Galan blocks it with luck. Chingotto is going to cross it. He's 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 going to cross it. Federico Chingotto to reverse a tiebreak they had lost. Argentina wins if they translate like this at 48.
Really ordinary. I congratulate you for that, and I want to know now how you see the national team.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, the truth is that I had the chance to play a point with Franco. I gave it to the national team and well, we know that this match is always very even. The first point was something. I think he was lethal with every ball he touched. Well, this is a 3-way match. We have 2 great players now who have just won the first one. What can happen? What can come? The nerves, knowing that at this moment, everyone is going to be nervous and helping them as much as I can.
Thank you, Sano, for your time. I'll let you enjoy it.
Thank you. The words of Sanjo Gutierrez who, as Barbara Vitantonio rightly indicated and pointed out, took that first set from him. We're probably going to be in a very even second set. With that backhand shot emulating the one who was his, not the one who's been his teammate all season. Well, LeBron is pulling off the magic that's getting away from him this time, someone you know very well and who you shared the project with. A legend of Argentine paddle as one of the most outstanding Argentine players in history. The one who's on the fast track for Spain, convincing. They're dominating all the serves. Now look at Galan and let's see what these four phenomena show us. We have to see it, Jorge. For both teams, he's standing on defense. For the most optimistic, they'll say that LeBron's hitting is going to be tested in the attacks. Oops. Agustín Tapia apologizes and we tell him, don't apologize, Agustín, keep playing because we're starting to hear the first chords. Martinez Naren is a super gifted player. Quote, yes, Agustín doesn't finish playing it cleanly, that's why he apologizes, but surely, that's what his intentions are, that's why he looks down and raises his hand. I think he plays it well, the feeling of the repetition is that he plays it well. He doesn't touch the post, it seemed like it, it's true. And that's why LeBron is the Spanish team, right? Let's do something, let's do it with determination. The pairs are more or less on the same page. Let's see if Argentina can strike back with the 2-2 or if Spain can press on the return for the first time. They did it in the first set, they haven't managed it here yet and Galan was looking at LeBron and the next time he was already Chingotto there. Of course, we saw a similar volley from LeBron in the first set. What Federico Chingotto is doing very well now is not rushing the ball, but giving meaning to the change of direction. That's why Galán Chingotto is surprised by Pairs exit because both LeBron and Galan read intentions very well if you slow him down. LeBron speeds up so that Galan can walk. He's going to play, yes, the Spaniard, but Chingotto is planted. Argentina doesn't want to lose the initiative. How well, what a good play by Chingo. How he holds out, betting on his teammates' exit there and in the end finds a comfortable ball. 22 with an hour of play about to go. Argentina won the first set. Tile after Spain had two chances to define. Chingotto forced him to retreat and the Spaniard rushed. The result was the same. I said he's going for Galan again. LeBron is going to try hard with his shot. Tapia blocks. He gets there. Yes, Agustín there too, but the lob goes wide.
That's the question.
Working precisely, Chingotto gets there first. There's room for everyone at the Khalifa Stadium to experience the men's final. Be careful because from there he's going to have options. The first one is Spain's, or suddenly he makes some magic points like this block by Alejandro Galan that disables Agustín Tapia's shot. Chingotto cuts it off so Juan can surprise Chingotto from below, who is going to be very close. The alternative is to play a lob, but he has that wall behind him. I don't prefer that, I'll kill him. No.
Of course.
But you have to choose one of the two. Indeed, he chose from below, he solved it really well. Galan goes all out. Tapia is going to get there. He was trying to do it since
the ball could go wide.
Tapia is going to get going. He hits it. Galan blocks it again. Hebron catches Chingotto. It could happen to the backhand immediately. Yes, without a doubt, immediately because there is so much quality in the players that this could happen now. What I mean, Jorge, is that we can achieve the break of serve.
The loss of control.
At a specific moment, beyond the basic approaches that have to be there, of course, but in the end it's when you have these four that it's defined by that, right? The net is very difficult to control. Lebron presses with the backhand volley. Tapia wants to pin him down the line. He's going to get excited. Galan goes all out. He doesn't give a chance. He doesn't give a chance. The score is in favor of the Spanish coach. Lebron is going to try his hand at hitting. Tapia arrives. Juan Lebron's ball has fallen. It's fallen. Juan Lebron's ball has fallen. Lebron sets the ball in motion. Chingotto returns. Galan is going to get excited with the shot. He goes all out. Chingotto blocks. Tapia on the bounce. Soon one, the second one too, but the Spanish team finishes it. Both come on the attack. Tapia defends there as much as he can. In the end, Lebron ends up finding the definition, and that's where Chingo needs a step down the bench. Argentina is in a hurry from below. They are moving forward, taking time away, surprising. I think Jorge, let's see if you agree with me. Yes, in the first set there was a moment of indecision and the rest allowed Argentina to turn the score around 0-1-5. The initial score was 30-15 for the ALV Celeste, who, in the previous match had a few lobs from Estupa looking for a diagonal from Koki. Galan also runs. A quick lob from Lebron allows Galan to go. Alejandro Galan has an option. Lebron dominates with a backhand volley until the option opens up. The ball goes to Mercedes Galan to break the tie. Yes, good Ale. Tapia's shot is very demanding. He doesn't lift enough and Ale is not going to miss there. We can clearly see that if you don't put your body forward, the ball flies very easily. And they have numbers with this ball. The unforced errors were even, and we said it during the broadcast. He stopped making mistakes, especially Juan Lebron. He was much more consistent, and also Alejandro Galan, when he had to show his brilliance, did it. He didn't come out. Galan plays it and causes the great break error. Spain took advantage of a 0-0 for Argentina. We said it, neither team was giving them any chances from the return, possibly because they are two eminently offensive pairs right now and they are not succeeding. They can't find a way to get to the Spanish pair, especially when it's their moment to defend. I'm going to give you a little more because Federico Chingotto's great virtues are that he is a great defender. That ball proposed by Juan Lebron and attacking Alejandro Galan's position. Juanes. Surprises Galán Chingotto. He places the lob again for the three. He plays it in both walls. Lebron arrives with the counterattack.
No, sometimes it doesn't happen to all of us. The lefty has grown a lot. Hey, he's grown a lot.
Yes. From Sands to Coelho, he's grown a couple of centimeters in a few days. Galan's right hand is left. Be careful, focus on this point. He crosses over, Lebron blocks. The World Padel Championships 2024 International Padel Federation lob. LeBron Galan from behind with the emergency hand. Tapia hangs on. Galan is going to arrive to banish in the from behind that was continued by Galan's extreme hand 0-1-5. Spain gets the first point in the third game. And that's how the points are developing, right? Through magic, through a game, through a magic hit. That allows to unbalance a play and in the end. Very good lob. LeBron touches so as not to lose the initiative. Chingotto plays low. Galan passes with a quick hit. Tapia is going to arrive. Good now ill in the hit, in the play. Okay, LeBron, I. Don't see you complaining, Narens. Rest, I can't breathe now. It's not that I don't complain. Let Tapia in, counterattack down the line and provoke. LeBron has a chance to counterattack. Chingotto closes, doesn't make
it, but lifts the lob.
In the center, counterattacks, makes it, but Chingotto walks to find the pig. Chingotto took a lob that gave him a lot of air, which caused that Juan LeBron tray to bounce a lot off the walls, and then punishing the center he took the initiative. Counterattack Chingotto's. Spain still has options to pressure from the rest. He didn't play with fire, he didn't play with what he had. He got burned, he recovers. He hadn't voted twice. Precedes the advantage on Argentina's serve that has a 3-0 chance to open the gap on the scoreboard. Tapia crosses, Galan walks with the volley, Chingotto guesses it and hunts. They were very close to changing the dynamics of that play, hence they asked him to put more pressure on, and Argentina's. LeBron goes all out, hitting it hard, leaving Mercedes Chingotto with no excuses. He asks for help from everyone because he doesn't just ask his teammate, but also in the previous point, winning with a backhand volley, causing the error. Second serve for LeBron. Agustín back. Lets Tapia in and counterattacks to put pressure on. He falls back, and that sometimes throws Galan off balance. Galan goes all out to rescue Spain. Argentina 4030. A chance to erase the 0 for La Roja. Galan gained time on Chingotto's serve. He positioned himself. LeBron throws the drop shot. Chingotto arrives. How could he not arrive? Great lob. Galan works on Tapia, who tries his shot, and Galan arrives to touch it. He doesn't finish. Chingotto gives it one more. He tries it. How awful. Oh my gosh. Get it out with more room. Tapia, I pray to God. Oh my gosh. How easy. How beautifully he does it. We'll see it again. Here he plays it with Martín Canales' knowing smile. Argentina presses again. Agustín claims it with his shot. Galan blocks it. Yes, there's a little frustration too. Chingotto's rest is magic. It's the other way around. Hi. Very good. Tapia arrives on the counterattack. The ball flies straight in and doesn't go in. The lob is good and the bot was frustrated. Galan tries it. Tapia is going to come and play. Lebron corrects. Everything, fortunately, switched. Lebron arrives, Chingotto dives, but Galan scores. Lebron enters with the volley. Tapia lets the ball hit the glass to work. Lobo gets excited with his shot, the three-pointer. Agustín from the outside. He puts it in, and as soon as he has the chance, if it's from the outside, he doesn't forgive. He sends it to sleep in the net. With almost no angle, Tapia saw that the ball was opening up a little bit and enough to create such a thin space that he could only leave it close to the net. Yes, he practically had no angle. It was coming. This guy is great. Lebron plays it. Well, all guns blazing. Galan gets up. Tapia is going to try it. Lebron arrives and catches the guy. He grabs the guy with all of Spain. It's the moment of the match. Naren Martinez. What's happening in the stadium? What's happening here in the booth between the three of them is something very exciting. In this case, a great save by Juan Lebron. Yes, a great save. The point was practically lost. Lebron appears where he
couldn't absorb any more sweat. Go. Back. Lebron goes to try it.
Tapia blocks it and Galan goes to save it from Lebron, but the guy is optimistic by nature. We'll
never know. Lebron's block.
The ball walks, it's good. The right side stays, it's
Lebron on the run. From behind. Galan finds the space. Even so, Tapia gives one more.
The Argentine team attacks with the right through the center. Fourth with the right Lebron, in that land where he dominates like few others, Naren Chingolan, everything is possible. Dear Chingolan, what Juan could have entered with weight. And Gabby gets lost and he was talking to Chingo about closing the net well because they are playing very small.
Chingotto leaves.
Galan tries. He's going to get there. Oops. How could he not get there too? But how awful. No offense. Even so, the score goes up 40-0. He forced Lebron and Galan to win the point twice. This defense is delicious from Agustín. The opposite for. The opposite to happen. Argentina wants to keep saving that precious treasure. Galan covers and Galan had asked for it in the previous pass through the benches. Ciotto a couple of times. Chiquita milked him too. Look for Chingo. He makes the point a little longer. There. Walks Chingotto Lebron receiving all the volume of play. That's where he asks the player to go up when he has already beaten him in position and Juan waits for him one more and that's where Chingotto recovers again. Juan goes back again. The ball goes to Mercedin, who doesn't forgive, and Lebron ends up surprising Tapia because he was playing in. Works with a little Lebron. Galan lifts it over Tapia. Chingotto crosses over. Lebron steals the initiative with a quick lob and Galan walks. Galan is going to get excited. Galan hits it with everything. Agustín Tapia arrives to banish with the jump. He feels more comfortable going forward when he prefers not first, as Gala asks him many times. It's not that he doesn't ask him first. What he asks him is to go when he has him off balance, and that's when he has to go, and that's when he doesn't go, and yet he doesn't have that ability to go out through the parallel, and he has other ones, right? But he doesn't interpret the play itself. Okay. Galan is testing his shot. Agustín Tapia is coming to play. Oh, one more. Chingotto covers his teammate's back. Lebron is testing his shot. The three-pointer comes out. He's going to put it in. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. It's enough to put the schools in over and over again. Second break option for Spain. The ball was tremendous, which Tapia had recovered twice. And this one is terrible too. How it goes down the parallel. The ball is very difficult. Alejandro Galan. What a star. Tapia crosses it. Galan arrives on the counterattack, and Argentina has an option for 52. How good now, Lebron? If we come from a second match in the women's game that has been linked to paddle, this men's game is not far behind, huh? Tapia still recovers the passing. Clever. Lebron between.
Tapia's shot.
Lebron played it well. Point.
Again.
Chingotto makes an impossible emergency pass. Lebron's pass. Lebron's hand. Precisely for them. Tapia gets excited with his shot, and Chingotto doesn't get there. Changing the direction of the Viper, not looking for Juan Lebron's body, looking for the center, not giving Galan an angle to recover. Tapia pressing with the backhand volley. Chingotto changes this time on the parallel line. Galan wants to surprise Tapia from behind. Lebron is left Merc. It's Lebron. No, 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 he can't react.
For God's sake.
The ball bounces a lot. Galan surprises from the parallel line. Well, the ball is good, so the game continues. Argentina doesn't get it.
Galan comes out powerfully. Chingotto dives from behind. Galan can't control it. Tapia with his right. Lebron can't get the second point of the final.
Agustín Tapia takes great advantage of the rebound generated by Juan Lebron's tray and then ends up punishing his position with a good one, right? Stay focused, keep working hard, because the problems are all on the Spanish team. Of the match. The center with the right volley, but he had to go look for it very far. Lebron throws the drop shot. Chingotto arrives and stays in knee and takes it out of the cave and brings it forward. So, of course, he has it. He takes it where he wants to be. It favors him. Tapia lifts a lob over Galan, who tests himself. Mercedin. Tapia is going to have the ball, and he doesn't forgive. He doesn't forgive. He doesn't forgive. Senderin doesn't have two options, not one or two, to tie the final. Galan is powerful. They force him to recover. Agustín Tapia is going to test himself. He goes all out. He goes all out and Galan recovers well. Tapia doesn't hit it as he would have liked.
With the backhand.
And the volley duel collides and the score is 7-6. 36-62. Game set match. Argentina equals the final. We will have a third match to find out who will be the world champion in 2024. In a super even match, the Argentine couple was better in the third set than the Spanish couple. They imposed themselves. Chingotto and Agustín Tapia were growing and